Hello, everyone, and welcome to class. This is our session called Describe It. So, if you're ready to come on into the classroom, please join me here in the Hangout, and we'll go ahead and get started. Hello, Luis Antonio. Welcome to class. How are you tonight?
Hello, Carissa. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome. It's great to have you here in class with me.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Well,
Mm,
please tell me a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, my name is Luis Antonio. I'm from Brazil. I am 55 years old and I worked as firefighter for 33 years. Now I'm retired.
Ah, okay. Nice. So tell me one thing you loved about being a firefighter.
Oh, being a firefighter was so grateful for me for help people helping
Hmm.
animals and many kind of danger situation. Helping people is very good for me.
Yes, definitely. That's true. So it sounds like it was very fulfilling, very rewarding for you.
Yeah,
Good. Excellent. Good. Well, great to
thank you.
have you here at Verbalink. Thank you for joining us tonight. Okay,
Yep.
it looks like we have another Luis in class. So I'll say Luis Antonio, and then I'll just say Luis for the other
Yeah,
Luis.
yeah.
Okay, so Luis, how are you tonight?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm doing just fine tonight, Luis. Thanks for asking. So, Luis, please introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Uh, okay. My name is Luis, and I'm Brazilian. I'm from Brazil, and I am a military. I'm 31 years old, and I'm studying English, and I am an intermediate level, I think.
Okay.
Or not.
Okay, very good. Well, thank you for your introduction. We look forward to your participation here tonight. Very good. Okay, let's also welcome your fellow classmates. We have, this is interesting. We have an Antonio in class. We have Luis Antonio and we have Antonio. Okay, so Antonio, welcome to class. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm from Spain. I'm living in Argentina. Um, I'm a developer of software. Um, I'm 40, and I don't know what more to say.
Okay, all right. Well, you gave us some really good details about yourself. Very good. And thanks for sharing with us and thanks for being here in class.
Okay.
Okay. All right, we have Nam in class. Hello, Nam. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing good tonight, Nam. Great to have you here in class.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So, Nam, please introduce yourself.
My name is Nam. I'm 25 years old. I'm from Vietnam, but I'm living in Russia.
In Russia.
Yeah, I am a student, but I finished my study.
Okay. All right, very good. Thank you, Nam. So, Nam, what did you study at the university?
I am studying petroleum engineering.
Okay. All right, very good. Okay, well, good. So it looks like we've got at least 4 students here in class tonight. I think we have 2 additional viewers. Excuse me. We've got 4 students in class tonight. Great to have you guys here. All right. Well, as you can see in my profile, my name is Carissa, and I'm from the United States. But like a couple of you, I don't live in the United States. I live in Costa Rica in Central America. All right. Right now it's just about 9 p.m. here in Costa Rica. So it's actually a lovely evening. It thunderstormed earlier, so it was quite terrible. Thunderstorm and lightning and hail. So I'm happy now that things have calmed down a bit. Okay, well, guys, let's go ahead and get started with our lesson tonight. Okay, so in our description, we talked about describing things. Okay, so as you can well guess, tonight we're going to talk about lots and lots of adjectives. Okay, so I'm going to ask for your full participation tonight. There are a couple of activities, and so I'm just going to ask for your participation. Please share your stories, and please try your best to use the adjectives that we learn here in class. All right, I'd like to also welcome Daniel to class. Hello, Daniel. Welcome back to class. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. What about you? What about the thunderstorm?
I'm doing good. And the thunderstorm has passed.
Nice.
Very happy about that. Hopefully there won't be any more disruptions this time. Well, Daniel, this time you're in class with Luis Antonio and Luis and Nam and also Antonio. So great to have you back here in class. Well, let's again try our technology. Let's get our PowerPoint presentation up here on the screen, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Just give me one moment, students. Okay, I'm just about there. Hopefully this will work for us this hour. Okay, excellent job. Okay, in the meantime, I'd like to also welcome David. Hello, David. Welcome to class. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Good. I'm doing just fine tonight as well. Okay, great. I'm just going to put... there we go. Okay, so everyone should be able to see what's on the screen. So I'm going to ask Luis Antonio. Luis Antonio, can you please read what's on the screen for me?
Yeah. Describe it. In this lesson, you'll use a variety of adjectives to describe... wow.
Several.
Oh, okay.
Several.
Describe it. In this lesson, you'll use a variety of adjectives to describe several different objects.
Good. Excellent job. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what objects we can describe in this lesson. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to ask you to tell me what adjectives come to your mind right away. So when we talk about adjectives, tell me what words you can think of. All right, I'm going to ask Luis. Luis, what adjectives can you think of?
About what?
Adjectives, just any adjectives that come to your mind. Words that describe things. What words can you think of?
Let me think. Awesome and great and beautiful, whatever. And did you say the thing, specific thing, or not?
No. I just want to know what adjectives come to your mind without me saying any objects.
Big, small.
Good.
Comfortable, uncomfortable.
Okay, good, great. All right, so you've given us several. Let's see what your other classmates can tell us, what adjectives they can think of. Nam, what adjectives can you think of?
I think about mm, handsome, awful. Oh, I don't know. That's it's in my mind now.
Okay, good. Thank you, Nam. All right, and let's have Antonio. What other adjectives can you think of?
Bad, good. Uh, mm, about the weather, cloudy, foggy, sunny. Mm.
Okay, good. Excellent. We're getting a nice variety of adjectives here. Let's see if we can keep the momentum going. Daniel, what other adjectives can you think of?
Clever, silly, mm, willingly. Is it an adjective? No.
Repeat that for me.
Willing,
Willing. Yep.
willingly.
Mm-hmm.
Willingly would
Yes.
be an adverb, no? I'm not sure.
Willing is an adjective, but willingly is an adverb.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Wow. Okay, so you're describing personality. Excellent. All right. And David, what other adjectives can you think of?
Yeah, for example, skinny, fat, uh, young, old, easy, difficult, dark, heavy, colorful, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Good. Excellent job. Very good. All right, and let me just make sure that I gave everyone a chance. Okay, amp. What other adjectives can you think of?
Funny, arrogant, conceited, large, red.
Good. All right, so you can see that there are a variety of different adjectives. Tonight we're going to talk about several of these different adjectives. All right, we're going to talk about some adjectives that describe you personally, some adjectives that describe your family, and that describe characteristics of people and shapes. Okay? All right, very good. So let's start off with some shapes. Okay, this is easy. This is an easy one. I'm just going to grab the shapes one. All right, and there it is on the screen. Okay. All right. So let's work first of all with pronunciation. All right. So there are about 8 shapes here on the screen. All right. Let's get some volunteers here. All right. Let's have Luis. All right, Luis, can you tell me what the first shape is that you see on the screen?
I'm short-sighted.
Okay. All right, I'm going to type the name in the chat box. Okay, that's the name.
Triangle.
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 Aha, very good. And like me, you are nearsighted. Nearsighted.
Nearsighted.
Yes, that's an additional adjective. I am very nearsighted, so I sit close to things. All right. So, Luis, I'd like you to look around the room that you're in. Can you tell me something that is shaped like a triangle? Look around in your room. Tell me if anything is shaped like a triangle.
No, anything. Anything shaped like triangle.
Okay, so there's nothing that is shaped like a triangle.
Nothing.
Okay, nothing. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, all right, let's move on. Let's ask Danielle. Daniel, the next shape on the board, what's that shape?
Square.
Good. Okay, can you look around your room and tell me if there's anything that's shaped like a square?
A square, not a rectangle, right?
Not a rectangle.
A perfect square. No, no, there's nothing like that. Everything is a rectangle.
Everything is a rectangle. Okay, good. So you're seeing the difference between a square and a rectangle. So there's no picture frames or anything like that?
No, I don't like picture frames actually.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. Good. Thanks for sharing something about yourself. We appreciate that. Okay. All right. And let's see. Let's move on to AMP. AMP, what is the next shape on the board?
Pentagon.
Good. Is there anything in the room that you are in that is shaped like a pentagon?
No, definitely no.
Okay. Well, we're not doing very good with these shapes here. But continue to think about things that you have seen that are shaped like these shapes. All right, let's move on to the next one. Let's have David. David, what's the next shape?
Hexagon.
Good. Do you see anything in the room that you're in that's shaped like a hexagon?
No, nothing.
Okay, so no hexagons either. All right, let's move on to the next shape. Antonio, tell us the next shape.
Octagon.
Okay, anything in your room that's shaped like an octagon?
Uh, no, I don't think so.
Okay, all right. I think we're getting closer now. All right, let's have Nam. What's the next shape, Nam?
A circle.
Good. Nam, is there anything in your room that's shaped like a circle?
Yeah, we have a ball.
Ah, okay, there's a ball. Good. We finally got a shape. Very good. Thank you, Nam. All right, Luis Antonio, what's the next shape?
Rectangle.
Good. Do you see anything in your room that's shaped like a rectangle?
My room?
Okay. All right, very good. So your room is shaped like a rectangle. Very good. All right, and let's go back. Let's take the last shape. All right, and I'm going to go back to Luis. Luis, what is the last shape?
Can I see the shape?
Yeah, it should be there on the board. Oh, let me type the name in the chat box. Sorry about that.
Could you write for me?
Sure.
Oval. Oval.
Yes, that's the correct pronunciation. Oval.
Yes.
Okay, is there anything that's shaped like an oval?
No. Nothing.
Okay. All right. Now, I am looking around my room and I actually see all of the shapes. For example, my computer is shaped like a rectangle. My television is shaped like a square. I have an old television with a back on it. It is square shaped. My table is round. The refrigerator is rectangular. The microwave is rectangular. There's lots and lots of different shapes all around me. Okay, all right, so continue to look around your room just a little bit and see what shapes. For example, the shape of the room. Okay, my room is not a perfect rectangle because the roof is slanted. So I would say that the room that I am in is shaped like a pentagon. Yeah, to me it looks like it's shaped like a pentagon. All right. Well, these shapes are not just limited to objects. All right, well, let's see what we're talking about here. I'm going to change the slide here, and we'll see what I'm talking about here. Okay, just give me 1 second. All right, there you go. All right, another vocabulary word that we're going to talk about just a little bit is at the top of the slide. Okay, it looks like, let's see, Bourbon has joined us. Bourbon, welcome to class. How are you?
I'm fine. And you?
I'm good. Thank you very much. Okay, Bourbon, can you read what's at the top of the slide for me? It starts with oblong.
Oblong US longer is one direction than in the other direction.
Good, very good. So oblong. Now we can use oblong to talk about the shape of our faces. Okay, so at the top on the right, okay, you can see that that actress, her face is oblong. Okay, that's the shape of her face. All right, if you look on the left-hand side, you'll see some pictures that say face shapes. All right, it says, what is your face shape? All right, and I'm going to ask Luis. Luis, can you read the names of the different shapes of the face?
Where?
Okay, in the picture on the left-hand side, okay, you'll see some names. It says,
Oh,
what's your face shape?
I can't see it.
Okay, all right, let me see, let me just check with another student to see if they're able to see it. Okay, Luis Antonio, are you able to see the names?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, can you read those for me?
Yeah, oval, heart, oblong, round, square, triangle, rectangle.
Good, very good. Now, it's interesting because these are the shapes that we just talked about, and we use them to talk about objects in our room. All right, but we can also use it to talk about our face. Okay, so Luis Antonio, what
Yeah,
is your face shape?
my face is shaped like triangle.
All right, so you have a triangular shaped face.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right, very good. Thank you. Good, excellent. All right, let's see. Let's ask Amp. Amp, what is your face shape?
Let me see. I think it is oval. I think it's
Okay, so
oval.
you think yours is oval shaped? Okay, all right. And what about you, David? What's your face shape?
Yeah. I'm not sure about the difference between heart and square.
Okay,
I
so somewhere in between a heart and a square.
Yeah, because I
Okay,
think. Uh-huh.
okay, all right, very good. Daniel, what about you? What's your face shape?
I don't know. It's like a square rounded in the tips.
Okay, square and rounded in the tips. All right, very good. Antonio, what about you?
I think it's oblong.
Oval shaped. Okay, Nam, what's your face shape?
I think it's the oblong.
Okay, yours is oblong. All right, very good. All right, I think we got everybody. Okay, except for Luis. Luis, I want to come back to you. What's your face shape, Luis?
Rectangle face
It's a
shape.
rectangular face. Okay. All right. Now, why is this important? Okay. Well, for example, when you buy sunglasses, okay, you usually buy sunglasses based on your face shape, right? Okay, so tell me about the sunglasses that you like to buy. Okay, now try to use as many descriptive words as you can. Do you like large sunglasses, small sunglasses, aviators? What kind of sunglasses do you like to wear? All right, I'm going to ask David. David, what kind of sunglasses do you like?
Like the aviator glasses.
Okay, okay, aviators?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, aviators. Okay, so good. So for your face shape, aviator sunglasses look nice. Okay, what about you? For your face shape, what kind of sunglasses look nice?
Not too small, not too large, not too large. Mm, the middle term.
Okay, so like a medium, um,
Yes, a little. The
medium,
shape.
medium size. Yeah,
Yeah, medium size. Yeah.
good. So medium sized, right? Okay, good. Now, do you like a certain color sunglasses or any color sunglasses? I'm sorry, what color sunglasses do you like?
Brown.
Brown sunglasses.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay, very good. All right. Does anyone here like small sunglasses?
Me.
Okay, who said me?
Luis.
Luis. Okay, I think we have 2 Luises in class. I think 3 Luises now.
Me too.
Luises rule the class.
You can
Okay.
call me Mauro. Mauro. My
M
my other name.
Mauro.
Luis Mauro. Yes, yes. Luis Mauro. Mauro. Can
Okay,
be.
Mauro. Okay, so Mauro, you like small sunglasses, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. Now, check the board, Mauro. What is your face shape?
Hmm. I said rectangle.
Rectangle. All right, good. So for a rectangular face, maybe small sunglasses are better. Okay. All right, good. That it also affects the type of hats that you buy. For example, some people may like baseball hats, or some people may like large hats, depending upon your face shape. Okay, let's talk about something else. Again, talking about your appearance. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm going to change the slide here. All right, I would like to know, let's talk a little bit about hair. All right, now when we talk about hair, we can talk about short hair, long hair. Okay, all right, now these actors have drastically changed their look. At one point, they had short hair, and then they either added extensions to their hair, they let their hair grow, one of those options. All right, so my question to you, I'd like you first to describe your hair. Okay, you can talk about your hair color. You can tell me if your hair is long or short. And you can also tell me if your hair is straight or curly. All right. All right. So I'm going to start with Nam. Nam, describe your hair for us. Okay. Nam, are you still with us? Okay, I think Nam stepped away for a moment. All right, Luis Antonio, describe your hair for us.
Yeah, I've short white hair.
Okay, good. So short white hair. Now, I like how you started with short. Now, I think what you mean there is gray.
Gray? Yeah.
Uh-huh. So
Yeah.
short
Yeah.
gray
Gray.
hair.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Sorry.
Good. No, no problem. No problem. So short gray hair. Now, Luis Antonio, have you ever had long hair?
Yes. When I was uh, 14 to 15, 16, 17, teenager, I
Mm-hmm.
used to have a long hair.
Okay, good. Now, I'm really liking some of the adjectives that you used. Okay, you used the adjective teenager, for
Yeah.
example. All right, and you said that you used to have long hair.
Yeah.
Excellent job.
Thank
Okay,
you.
great use of adjectives. Okay, all right, let's move on. Let's talk to Bourbon. Bourbon, describe your hair.
Right now I have a short hair, but when I was a child, I used to have mm, long hair. My hair is brown and it's between straight and curly.
Okay, so between straight and curly, we could say wavy.
Wavy.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Okay.
If it's not curly and it's not straight, then we can say wavy.
Okay.
Very good. Okay, now I want to ask the class a question. Okay, what is the difference between long hair and a long hair? What's the difference?
Actually, you can say the second one, no?
Okay, now if I say that I have a long hair, that means I just have
You have a long
one.
your hand. You're holding it, no? No.
Right, Right, that just means I have just one hair that's long.
Yeah.
The rest of my hair is short. Okay, so it's best here not to use the article a. Okay, the article a means just one. Okay, so for example, I could say, my hair is dark brown, but I have one, or excuse me, I have a gray hair. Okay, what I mean to say is that I just have one gray hair. Okay, so you see the difference? If I say long hair, that means all of my hair is long. But if I just have one long hair, then I would say I have a long hair. Okay?
But isn't hair uncountable?
No.
Countable. Huh?
No, it's countable. In
Okay.
general, when you say my hair, okay, you're not counting it. Okay? But when you mean to count it, you know, if your hair is transitioning from a dark color to gray, you could say I have one gray hair, or I have 3 gray hairs. You can count the number of gray hairs you have, unless all of your hair is gray. Okay, do you see what I mean?
Yep.
Okay, very good. Okay, so in this case, you just want to say gray hair or brown hair, curly hair. Okay, excellent, excellent job. Let's move on. Let's see. Let's move to Mauro. Mauro, tell us about your hair.
Okay. Actually, by the way, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Have you ever seen people that have a short hair and one long hair?
Okay, now I'm just going to clarify your question. All right, there are people, okay, I'm going to type this here in the chat box. So some people have short hair, all right, good. So some people have short hair and a portion of long hair.
Portion.
You could say a portion of long hair, or you can say a section of long hair.
Not just one, okay?
Yeah, usually it's not just one long hair. Usually it's a section of long hair.
When we say a long hair, we are talking about a portion of hair. Is it?
No, a long hair, I'm going to type that here in the chat. A long hair means just one long.
Okay.
For example, is it correct to say there is a long hair in my soup? Yeah.
Okay, gross. Yes. Yes, that is correct. I'm going to type that in the chat box. I got a visual of that. Okay, so you could say there is a long hair in my soup. Yes. Mm-hmm.
But in my head, I have never seen it. I have never seen it.
Okay, so
people who had short hair and one long hair.
And just, yeah, it's kind of hard to see just one long hair. I guess it is possible to just have one long hair, but usually people do have a section of long hair.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay.
I will describe my hair.
Okay.
I have a short black hair, but it's becoming gray, some gray. I have many white hairs.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. So it's becoming gray, you said. All right, now let me make a suggestion here. Okay, again, I think you said I have a short red hair. Okay, but I think you meant I have short red hair. Okay, so you don't just have one short red hair, right? So most of your hair is red. Okay, so I have short red hair, but usually when you talk to people who are going gray, they say, but I'm going gray. Uh-huh. But I'm going gray. And when we say that, we mean to say that our hair is turning gray. Okay, you could also say my hair is turning gray.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Excellent job. All right, I'm going to get one more description. I'm going to ask Amp. Amp, can you describe your hair for me?
Okay, I have a wavy, long black hair.
Okay, so I have long, black, wavy hair. Good. So you start with your length, you talk about color, and then you talk about style in that order.
Okay.
Okay, so just like we said, short red hair, the same here, long, black, wavy hair. Okay, Amp, have you ever changed your look? For
Well,
example, short hair, going from short hair to long hair or vice versa?
yes, from short to long.
Okay, good, from short to long. All right, I'm going to change the slide a little bit. I just have one more thing to add here about drastic changes. Okay, here's an example of an actress who drastically changed her hair color. All right, so from blonde to red. Okay, has anyone here ever drastically changed their hair color? And I don't mean going from red to gray. Okay, that's usually a gradual change, but something that you did yourself. Has anyone drastically changed their hair color? Okay, so we don't have. Okay, this looks like no one has. All right, no problem. Very good. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and talk about something else. Let's talk about, again, we talked about shape, but I'd like to talk about a word that can be applied in many different, with many different objects. All right, so let me have, okay, this time I'm going to have, let's have Mauro. Mauro, I'd like you to read what you see on the screen for me.
Pardon? I don't understand.
Can you please read what's at the top of the screen for me?
Flat, having a smooth, level or even surface, not having curves and humps or humps.
Okay, good. Not having curves or bumps. All
Oh,
right. Look.
nearsighted.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Curves or bumps. Sorry about that. Okay, so now let's talk about the objects that you see in the pictures. Okay, so the first picture, I'm going to ask Daniel. Daniel, can you describe what you see in that first picture? Okay, so the first picture on the screen, Daniel, can you describe that one for me?
Yeah, the television.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
it is a television. Yeah, it is a television, widescreen television, probably LED or LCD or plasma. I don't know the technology. Maybe 22 or 30 inches. It's black with a black mark, probably from Samsung or Sony or something like that. There is like a test image, like a flower.
Good.
Blue flower with dew or something like that.
Excellent, excellent. Now, can we use the adjective flat when we describe this television?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Right. So if you Google this, you could Google flat screen TVs. Okay. All right, because it has a level surface or even surface. Okay. So I can say that I do not have a flat screen TV, although
How
it would
do you call the cathodic tube, the television?
I'm sorry, repeat your question?
How do you call the old-fashioned television, like the cathodic tubes? What is
Um,
the common word for that television?
well, we really for the longest time we just called it a television. And the new ones that came out, yeah, the analog television. Um, it's interesting how that happened because they were just called televisions, and then the flat screen televisions came out. So if it's not a flat screen television, then it would be an analog or an old-fashioned television.
Ah, okay.
It's very interesting. We didn't call it anything special, just a television. Okay, very good. Let's take a look at the second picture in the middle at the top. And let's see, Nam, I'm going to check back with you. Nam, are you still with us?
Yeah, but I make some noises, but that's why I mute my voice.
Oh, okay. You were talking. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nam, describe the second picture for me.
The coin, yeah.
Yeah. Aha, good. Those are coins. Now,
The
can you
coin
just...
has the corners have round shape, round shape.
Aha, good. Round shape.
Middle, yeah.
Okay. Round, metal. Very good. Can you
And
tell me anything about the color?
silver color.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Good.
Silver and
Mm-hmm.
surface is not smooth. It's not flat.
Ah, now that's interesting. All right. Okay, first I want to comment on the other metal. Okay, so you have silver and you have copper. Okay. All right. But does anyone agree, or disagree with Nam? Are coins flat? Can we use flat to describe coins?
No, I'm said it's not flat.
Okay, so you said it's not flat. All right, does anyone disagree? Does anyone think that coins are flat? Okay.
Some
In some way they are, no?
Uh-huh. Yep. Yep, they are. They actually are flat. They're not yeah, they're flat. They're flat. Good, Luis Antonio, you said they're thin. Very good. So yes, those are words that you can use with it. But yes, coins are actually flat. Mm-hmm. Good. Let's talk about something else that you may not think of as being flat, but they are called flat. Okay, let's take the last picture at the top. Okay, I'd like to hear from Antonio. Antonio, describe what you see in that third picture.
In the third?
At the top.
Okay. There is a shoes. There are shoes. Blue color. Inside is like pink or something. It has some curves in the borders. They are straight without any other design or picture on it.
Okay, good. Excellent job. All right, I want to go back to the color. All right. Okay, that looks like a light blue color. So it's a light blue color. Now, when we talk about shoes, especially women's shoes, okay, there are shoes that have heels on them. Okay, and you can say small, medium, or high heels, but these shoes are called flats. Okay, if you look at the other side of the shoes, they're flat. Okay, they have a flat surface. Okay. All right, very good. It doesn't have to be completely flat because most shoes do have some type of a little heel on them. Okay, but these are called flats. Okay, and if you Google it, if you Google the word flats, all right, you will find a nice selection of different types and shapes of flat shoes for women. Okay, good, beautiful job. Let's move on to the next picture. Okay, your descriptions are excellent. All right, and let's see. Let's hear from Luis Antonio. Tell me about the first picture on the bottom, Luis Antonio.
Yes, I can see a blue car with a flat tire.
Ah, okay. Now, that's interesting. Okay, yes, there is a portion of the tire that is flat. All right, so good. So we can actually use that word to talk about tires as well. All right, let's take a look at the picture on the bottom in the middle. Okay, and let's see, who can we hear from? Let's see.
Woman.
A woman. Okay.
Amparo. Amparo is good.
Okay. No, I want to hear from you, Luis. Tell me about that.
Oh, no.
Tell me what you... Maybe you have a wife or a sister or a girlfriend. Tell me about what you see in the middle. What is that called?
Luis or Luis Antonio?
Luis.
Okay.
Me?
Yes, you.
Just me. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. It's a specific vocabulary. I can't describe it in Portuguese.
Okay, I can describe it in Portuguese. Okay, well, okay. So, okay, hold on. Save that. Okay, let me ask your classmates. Okay, can anyone tell me what you see in that picture? What are those?
Ask Amp.
Okay,
we're going to ask Amp. Amp, can you tell us what those are?
Yes, it's a special tool that the women, generally women, use to iron their hair, and these have two plates with generate heat, and then when you slip them over your hair, it becomes the wavy hair in a straight one. And you use you need a power, electric power, to find that this tool works.
Okay, very good. Good job. All right, so check the chat box, everybody. So you're looking for specific adjectives to describe what you saw in that picture. So here it is. Women, okay, and I have a typo there. Women use flat irons. Okay, those are called flat irons. Women use flat irons to straighten their hair. So that's what that's used for. Flat irons are used to straighten your hair. Okay, beautiful job. Excellent, excellent. All right, let's go to the last picture there. All right, and let's see, Daniel. Daniel, can you tell us about the last picture?
The last picture. Okay, it looks like a desk from a superior view or something like that. We have some papers. We have like nut sticks. They are yellow. They're already something written with kind of a black marker or something like that, like a Sharpie or I don't know. And the desk is made of wood, maybe.
Wow, great job using those descriptive adjectives. Excellent, excellent job. All right, those are called Post-it notes. Okay, and what you see on the left side of the Post-it notes are what we call sheets of notebook paper. Okay, all right, now the adjectives there are sheets. Okay, sheets are flat. All right, so sheets of notebook paper. We say notebook paper, or we can say lined paper. Okay, that helps.
How do you call the shape? I mean, opposite to the square. shape sheets, like how do you call that?
Okay, so this is like a rectangle. Sheets of paper are like rectangular shaped.
Oh, but I mean the like the pattern that is printed in the paper.
The pattern?
Like the lines.
Okay, you call those lined.
Lined.
Uh-huh. Okay, so they're in the chat box. Let's see. Let's see, where do I have it? Okay, good. So there in the chat box you can see lined paper. Okay. Now it's important to use these adjectives because, for example, you can also have sheets of computer paper or printer paper. Okay, those usually don't have lines on them.
Yep.
Okay. All right, very good.
Got it.
Excellent job. Okay, so you can see that some adjectives can be used with a variety of different objects like you see here on the board. Okay, excellent, excellent job. All right, so we just have a couple more minutes in class. Let's take a look briefly. Okay, we talked a little bit about size. Okay, so when you think of yourself, okay, can you use words like tall, short, thin, or skinny? Thin, or you could say large, you could say fat, you could say obese. Okay, what words would you use to describe yourself? Maybe we can get a couple of descriptions. Antonio, what words could you use to describe your size?
Medium. I'm not sure. I'm not tall. I don't know. Medium.
Okay, so medium height.
Yeah.
Okay, you could say medium eye height, or you could say maybe average height. Okay. That will work as well.
Average.
All right, good. So average height, okay. And do you think that you are thin, or are you a little heavier?
Average is good also.
Average weight. Okay, you know what? Average is great. Yeah, that's definitely a safe way to go. Very good. Definitely safe. Okay, very good. Yeah, and you want to be careful with some of these. If you're going to talk about someone else's weight, especially in some cultures, it's not polite to really talk about someone else's weight, especially if they are. I'm going to give you some words. You want to be careful with the word fat.
If you say big boned, is it disrespectful, or?
Yeah, you could say big boned. Some people may still take offense if you say big boned. It's not really a formal word, but you could use big boned. You could say heavy, or you could say heavy set. Those are some other words that you can use. If someone is really overweight, then you could say obese. And here, overweight.
Or
Overweight
morbid.
and...
Morbid, yeah? No.
Yeah, so overweight. If someone is very thin, too thin actually for their age, you could say that someone may be underweight. Yeah, chubby. Chubby is a safe,
Anorexic, is it?
safe word. Yeah, you want to be careful with anorexic. Okay.
That would be disrespectful, yeah.
Disrespectful, if you mean to be insulting, yes. But if someone really does look anorexic, then you would use it. For example, in medical settings, all right? You know, that would be an appropriate word. Or if you're talking about people who are living in famished countries, yeah, you could say that they look instead of saying anorexic, you could say underweight, very skinny. Yeah, so those are some words that you could use. All right, very good. We've got some great vocabulary words in the chat box. If you would like to, feel free to jot down some of those words. Okay, well, that's actually going to do it for our class period. We talked about quite a few adjectives here in class. We talked about ones that describe our height, our weight, personality, our face shapes. We talked about hairstyles and colors, sunglasses that look nice for our face shape. We even spoke about hats and shoes, tires, coins. So we've really talked about quite a bit here in class. Everyone, thank you for your participation. Does anyone have any questions before we head out for the evening? Any questions?
I have a question. Can I ask a question?
Yes, please go right ahead.
You said fat, heavy, big bone, and heavy set. Is it rude or polite way to say when a person is fat?
It can be considered impolite in some cultures to say that someone is fat. If you're speaking about yourself and you wish to say that you are fat, that's your personal choice. But when you're talking about someone else, you try to use words that are a little safer and less offensive. Okay, so that's why I listed some other words that you can use. Okay, so if you're married or if you have a girlfriend and they ask, do I look fat in these jeans? You might want to try a safe word when you're answering that question. That could get you in trouble if you don't answer that correctly.
I don't think that there is a word with my wife safer.
I don't think there's a safe word with my wife.
To say that.
It's just best to just keep quiet in that situation.
Yeah.
Keep quiet.
That is safer.
Just keep quiet. Yes. Usually when you are in doubt, keeping quiet is usually safe. Okay. Okay, very good. Well, thank you everyone for coming to class. That's going to end our session for this evening. Please remember that you can take a private lesson with me if you would like to, and please look out for my future lessons. Have a great night or a great day, everyone, depending on where you are and what time it is, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye-bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
You're welcome, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.